it looks like Prince Harry is ramping up his attacks against President Donald Trump, but by doing so, he might get deported sooner than we thought. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because it looks like Prince Harry is ramping up his attacks against President Donald Trump, but by doing so, dude might be shooting himself in the foot. He might actually get deported sooner than we all think. So let me lay down a little bit of the groundwork here, because there is now a pattern that's emerging. Because last week on the Stephen Colbert show, Harry did make a jab at President Trump and he ended up actually getting booed. And so this is what he said. He was joking about wanting to go into acting because he knew how obsessed, right, Americans were with Christmas movies and royalty. Now, Colbert dismissed the claims, which set Harry up with this response, saying, "Really? I heard you elected a king." Now, that elicited boos and groans from the audience, which I actually did report on last week. So if you missed that, check out that video because I show the clip there. This is the thing, though. This is a clear jab at President Trump. And some of you guys might be asking why. So let me explain. Harry is referencing the No Kings rallies that are happening, from what I can gather, across America at the moment. And these are predominantly, from what I can gather, protests against President Trump. Now, Niall Gardner from the Heritage Foundation and, the same guys that are suing the US government at the moment to see if Harry lied on his visa application. Yeah, those people. Niall Gardner from the Heritage Foundation reacted to what Harry said at that point, posting the following: "Why is Prince Harry using his royal status to mock the President of the United States? He is actively undermining the British royal family by engaging in US politics. Harry should be stripped of his royal title by the king." Well, no arguments from me on that one. The thing is, though, Niall Gardner has not stopped there. He also appeared on GB News saying not only is Prince Harry monumentally rude and embarrassing, he's also very stupid. And indeed, Harry has proven himself to be very stupid over the years, because here, right, is another example. Because just days after his appearance on the Stephen Colbert show, he's taken another swipe at President Trump. Like, this is insane. And so he appeared as a surprise speaker at the British American Business Council gathering in Santa Monica on Friday. Now, this was just hours after the World Cup draw had taken place. And he quipped that football supporters would, quote, "need to behave, get through customs, and pass ice to attend next year's World Cup." Yeah. And as GB News spells out right here, his quip about immigration enforcement drew hoots of laughter from the assembled guests, delivered on the same day that President Trump attended the World Cup draw. This is another example. After only a couple of days since his Colbert appearance, where he absolutely blasted Trump then, he's doing the same now. This is not good. Harry should stop poking the bear, because here is a warning from Niall Gardner saying dim-witted Prince Harry has gone on CBS mocking real Donald Trump. Harry won't be laughing if President Trump orders the release of his immigration records. If Harry lied on his US visa application, he faces deportation or up to 5 years in prison. And this is the thing, guys. He should take this warning from Niall Gardner very, very seriously. And why am I saying that? Well, do you guys remember this? Because I do. President Trump has said in the past he would actually back legal action if Prince Hazza was to be found lying on his visa application. And he even said in an interview, I believe it was with Nigel Farage, when he was questioned about Hazza's visa, he even said that, yeah, the American public do have a right to know what's in that visa in the first place. In particular, whether Hazza lied or not about his illicit substance use in the past. So you have this warning from Niall Gardner that he should be taken very, very seriously based on President Trump's remarks about his visa in the past. But dude can't help himself. He can't help himself. Within the matter of a couple of freaking days, he ramps up his attacks against President Donald Trump. First at the Stephen Colbert Show, and then secondly at this meeting, dinner, American British Business Collective, whatever the frick you want to call it, right? Dude needs to be careful because he might be getting deported sooner than we all thought. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe here on YouTube. If you're watching on X, make sure you're following me at Stef Alter Nerd for more misadventures of the gruesome twosome. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Do you think that the more Hazza starts to attack President Donald Trump, the more that his visa is actually going to be in danger? And the likelihood of him getting deported is actually increasing? I do. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so, so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.